Okay, now I would like to say something about what Nat Chanida told us about having 20 years of experience in MLM. The two of us, we have got zero experience, and we are here in 7 months. And I believe if we can do it, so can every one of you all here. We can. When Tan Sri Abu Bakar, he's not here right now with us, and when he introduced this business to us, we did not analyze, we jumped straight into it, and we have no regrets. I'll let my husband do the rest of our journey here.
A very good morning to everyone. Before I start sharing with you our journey to diamondship, I'd like to thank my father and mother for giving life to me. For you, I'm here. Just as how my father gave life to me, Tan Sri Abu Bakar Jamal asked me the 4 questions. These 4 questions were not asked as it was in the script. It had a 4-letter word to every single question at the back. That's how he asked me the 4 questions. I'm very helpful and grateful to him for asking the 4 questions. But when he asked me to go for a preview, I was very skeptical, and I don't believe in network marketing. I've never believed in it because in Malaysia, where I come, you know, every time you speak to someone about MLM, it's always negativity. So I tried to snake my way out of it. But he was a very smart man. He took me and said to me, come, pick me up, drive me to this preview. So I told myself, I'm going to drive him, I'm going to go there, and then like 15, 20 minutes off, I'm going to leave. So when I went there, it was Sri Rampai, where Sifu Sham was doing a preview. So I went there, I sat right at the back, trying to find a way out quickly, 15 minutes. So when Sifu Sham started, I didn't see Tan Sri. Tan Sri walked in. He walked in, he went behind me. He went behind me into a room and started smoking a cigar. So every time I turned back to look, he was looking at me. So there's no way I could leave the room. Thank God, he went behind me again. You see, every time I thought of finding my way out, God in some funny way made things do differently. Sifu Sham, thank you for giving me the belief. Big round of applause for Sifu Sham. Guys, my journey to diamondship started that day. Because I could not believe that this company in just 5 years could do so much in such a short time. The results of this company opened my eyes that night. 2 days later, I went with Tan Sri and Sifu Sham to see Black Diamond Steve Martin. Because I wanted to find out what is he about. Because people told me he's a retired oil and gas millionaire at the age of 35. You know, I've been around in the business world. I wanted to see for myself, what's this man about? So when I went there, I saw this Masale. Very down to earth, easygoing. And he was open. And after everything, after talking to him about Ogano, the one last question I had for him was this. See, why, Steve, are you in this? I looked him in the eye and asked him this because I wanted to see, because eyes never lie, right? Eyes never lie. So when I looked him in the eyes and asked him this question, he said to me, I want 10,000 people under me earning $10,000 residual income. Come on, guys, give a round for Steve Martin. I believed what he said. The belief started with Sifu. He acknowledged it. But you know what? I too set a target for myself. My target was 100 people in Malaysia earning only 5,000 ringgit residual income. That was all I set for myself. You see, I don't have network marketing experience. So I decided to go into this journey. When I found out this company's background, when you look at the 3 persons who set it all up, Bernardo Chua, Shane Moran, and Holton Bucks. Guys, these 3 men have done it all for us. Big round of applause for these 3 guys. Come on. See, when I was young, I didn't have any superheroes. I didn't believe in Spider-Man. I didn't believe in Batman. But today, at the age of 50, I have a superhero, you know. My superhero is none other than Holton Bucks. Guys, that man has created 300 millionaires in the last 3.5 years. Come on, guys. How many people in the world can say that? Big round of applause for Mr. Holton Bucks. See, this superhero is what I look up to. But unfortunately, me having a big ego, and I'm not being teachable, see, that a lot of things that Sifu Sham and Steve Martin told to me in the beginning of my business world, in network marketing. If they had told me 10 things, I only followed 2. 8 different things I just refused to accept. My ego was bigger than me. Today I can say it because I look back, last week when I met him, I look back, the only thing I could say, if only I had done what my friend Ron from Australia used to say. God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. Use it proportionately. If I had listened more than spoke, my journey is not about me. When I say my journey, it's about the team. You see, I didn't listen to them. That's my biggest mistake. So for guys, if you want to hear my success stories, I will tell you everything that I did wrong. Whatever I did wrong, I'll share with you. I was surprised that Agnes and Jimmy shared the same thing. Because end of the day, everyone can do the right things. The wrong things, if you correct it little bit, you twitch little bit, your life in Organo Gold changes a lot. So the first thing, then people ask me, how come you became a diamond if you did everything wrong, right? Right? If I did everything wrong, how come I became a diamond? You remember I said the 2 things I decided to do, right? Again, the man up there. See, the first thing I knew about Organo Gold is unity, right? I was very lucky to find 2 persons. The first 2 person I found, one is the leading steward in Malaysian Airlines. His name is Maheswaran. Can you please give him a big round of applause, please? See, this guy works for the airline. He sleeps in front of the computer more than with his wife. That's what he always tells me. Because his life is about looking after my network's reorder. His life is about making sure people are active. He spends hours and hours looking, but you know what? Very selfless. Then I had another guy by name of Siva. Siva is a ruby in my network. He works 15 hours a day. 15 hours a day, cross-line. There's no such thing as cross-line in my network. We help anyone as long as you're willing. Now, when I found these 2 persons and I realized this business is all about unity, we started working together. Then I had some crazy guys joining my network. There's one guy by the name of Tony Fernandez, not Air Asia Tony Fernandez. His name is Tony Sebastian. He worked 17 years in Intel. 17 years, Intel manager, earning 7,000 ringgit. Now, this guy quit his job after the first preview. After the first preview, he could see that Organo is the way to go. So he quit his job. Not only he quit, the guy who brought him for the event, his name is Anand. He's another crazy guy. This guy also quit his job. Well, so when they started quitting their job, somehow or other, without me realizing, I was taking on more responsibility, correct? But I was not teachable. That's my biggest flaw. I was not teachable. If only I can go backwards, right? I can't. So those of you who are new and you want to be something in Organo Gold, listen, we have the best. The Black Diamond, Steve Martin, is one of the top 10 earners in Organo Gold. How can he be advising us wrong, correct? So when you look at it from a perspective of building a team, I had unity, I had crazy people, then I had dedication. This you all must know, because this is what I call sharing. I have a Sapphire, her name is Surya. Her husband's name is Jagan. You want to know dedication? I show you dedication now. She was 9 months pregnant. It was a Friday night. There was a preview in Sifu Sham's place. The husband had to go to Sungai Petani to set up for a preview on a Saturday. On Friday night, they've already called up 2 prospects to come for the preview. she was pregnant, right? And her water bag broke. So she had to go to the hospital. When she went to the hospital, the doctor asked her to deliver the baby. While she was waiting, the two prospect calls and say, are you all bringing us for the preview? Guess what she does? She checks out from the hospital, drives a car, picks them up, take them for the preview, stays them with the preview, 12:30 in the morning, drops them back after the preview, and then goes and deliver the baby. Surya Napu, please stand up. Surya Napu, please stand up. Big round of applause for them, please. Guys, tell me how not to go diamond. Tell me. Anybody can go diamond if you have team like that. But if I had listened, if I was humble enough to take Sifu Sham's advice and listen more closely, a lot more people would be earning a lot more money faster. That's what I'm sad about. Now, if you ask me about the other thing that I decided to do was the reorder culture. You see, when you speak about Ogaano Gold, every time somebody comes up, we say we're the top 5 earners in network marketing. We have the number 1 guy in network marketing. But we always forget how they got that money. This money came from a very simple business model. This business model is so simple that any one of you sitting in this room can do. The only difference is, are you teachable? Are you teachable enough to humble yourself and to ask yourself this question, do you want it more than anybody else? See, I'm in this business because of them. I want to make sure if I do this right, someone out there is going to say thank you. Not to me, to the 3 founding guys. I'm just part. But let's ask this question. What is Ogaano Gold about? I'm new. Sifu, it's about 2 people, right? It's about 2 people. When the moment you find 2 people and you decide to work as a team, to decide to understand that this business is just about finding 2, finding 10 retail customers, and then reordering. See, the 70% of the income that Holton Bucks earns is coming from monthly reorder. So thank God I took that part of it and I followed that part. I just told them, guys, if you want to change your life, find 10 people. How do you find 10 people? Like Agnes said, it's about sharing. You see, the first step in Ogaano Gold, which I just found out about 3 weeks ago, is product of a product, right? I didn't realize that all these 4 questions, the product of product, everything works. If you look at me, if Tan Sri Abu Bakar Jamal did not ask me the 4 questions, would I be here? See, the 4 questions worked. Now, I went to Australia. I found a lovely family. Big round of applause for my Australian family, man. 15 of them flew here. They are only in the business for 6 weeks. They already have 2 rubies in Australia. I went and I wanted to have our coffee. I went to a restaurant, be a product of a product. In Australia, they don't serve Supreme. So I took out my Supreme and gave to the guy in the restaurant, say, can you do this with milk? He goes there, he picks it up, makes him a coffee and comes back. And he says, I don't drink coffee, but this coffee smells very nice. He doesn't drink coffee. The restaurant name is Tamanendu, a Malaysian food cuisine. And so happened I had given the sample to the owner of the restaurant. He liked the smell. He's never drank coffee before. Guess what happens to him? He's sitting here right now as a member and a ruby. Please stand up. So, Sifu Sham told me the best way to find success in Ogaano Gold is sampling. When I first met him, I was a bit shy of him. Wherever we go, when I flew out to Thailand, when I see him sampling, I get really, I try to stay a bit further away because he will go to everybody, he'll sample. And like, you saw the picture of the monkey. He said, if he cannot find people, he'll give to the cat the sample, Because that's why he became Blue Diamond faster than anybody. Because the samplings that he did was far more than any one of us in Malaysia put together, right? So that's why I think we need to understand our business. If we want to go forward, the unity that we have must go beyond. We must break all these walls of our team, your team. It's just OG, guys. Jai from Philippines asked me yesterday, we have got a lot of Indians in Philippines. You name it, we will come. We will support you, as we say. End of the day, it's going to be one team, right? In Malaysia, my humble request, if we can, let's not see another OG distributor fail. Let's not see, if there's someone, there's too many people out there to be worried about pinching, guys. It's about just working as one. If we know that an OG distributor is down, let's go to him and help him. If you can do a CGM for him, if you can do a edification for him, do it. Doesn't matter who is the diamond, doesn't matter whose line he is. Because end of the day, if more and more OG distributors are making money, we as a group will make money. But most importantly, we'll make a lot of friends, our lives will change, and hopefully in the next years to come, in the next 3 years, we will have at least, as Sifusham said, 100 diamonds in Malaysia. Please, guys, let's work towards this. Before I close, the most important aspect for my group to grow was the support. You see, Shirley, Liana, Hanafi, Eric, these are silent people. Most of you don't even know them, don't even remember them. But behind the scene, Sunny has made this team help us a lot. Can you all please stand up and give a big round of applause for that team? Sunny and his team. Sunny, thank you. See, the best way to grow is to work with HQ. I found out later. Everything I found out very late. First 4 months, I didn't even know what to do. But 7 months down the road, after doing so many wrong things, I've learned that OG has got everything laid out for us. In OG, the word OG, what does it mean? Ron? Only God can stop you from being successful in Organo Gold. Because everything else, our leadership has already set up. We have got the best pay plan. We got the best product. We have the best leaders guiding us. What else do you need? The man up there, right? The man up there says, if you are willing, he is definitely going to help you. So guys, put your mind, put your heart and soul into this business, because whatever job you are doing, it's not yours. The next 18 months or the next 2 years that you're going to give this business, it's not for you. It's not for me. It's for my children's children. You understand? This is for the generations to come. If we do this right, our children will be laughing to the bank. Before I finish, I must thank her. She's been a single mom quite a bit for the last 7 months. But I am telling you this, I will work and she will be a single mom as long as it takes to make sure we, all of us, we reach the destiny. Thank you and good day.